All right, and it's Tuesday morning, and I haven't done one of these in a while, so I'm doing another reaction video to Monday Night Raw because, well, it was I believe, the last live Monday Night Raw in the Thunderdome. There's one more episode going on there. It's going to be taped, and hopefully, I will not say any spoilers because I hate spoilers. I like seeing things as they unfold. I don't want no rumors and no scoops, no nothing. Okay, but anyway, good bit of stuff happened. All right, so first, okay, I gotta say, I really do like the way they're doing things with Ricochet and John Morrison. Um, I, for one, am in favor of not ending every match with a clean pinfall. I think last week the double countout was good, particularly the way it happened, and then last night the way that Miz kind of just wheeled the wheelchair in front of Ricochet so he couldn't get back in the ring. I thought that was good too, right? So he got counted out. So next week we get a Falls Count Anywhere match. And so just like it took them, to me, this is a good example of building something over a few weeks and being able to have more than one match between two guys who are fun to watch and on their own and fun to watch together. So next week we get Falls Count Anywhere, and then after that they'll both be in the Money in the Bank ladder match, and I'm sure they're both going to do some crazy stuff. And one good thing that's come out the past couple of months with Morrison is, I mean, he's been doing just, I mean, he's a bit of a goof, but in a good way. And he and Miz, their act kind of got rejuvenated by Miz unfortunately injured, but that kind of rejuvenated their act. Because now Miz is doing stuff with the wheelchair, and you got the drip stick, that stupid thing. But I mean, their act has gotten kind of a second life, from Miz being in the wheelchair. And now, you know what? If Morrison wins the Money in the Bank match, I'd be good with that. And I had him figured for like no hope, as recently as a week ago. But I think they've done enough to at least make it kind of plausible or believable that he has a chance now. Now Ricochet's got no chance. He's gonna do some cool stuff. He's gonna do some crazy stuff, and he ain't winning. Okay, so that's just not gonna happen. The other stuff that went on. All right, so you know the. All right, so Drew and Jinder got into it. They had a match. Jinder's boys beat Drew down, and Jinder helped beat him down. So now that's going to be a thing, and my guess is that Jinder and the boys will stop Drew, will cause Drew to not win the ladder match. So yeah, and so those of you who are worried that Drew's going to win the ladder match and cash in on either Bobby or Roman, you don't have to worry. I don't think you have to worry about that. I don't think that's going to happen. I think everything right there is set up for him to be cost the match. And so the things with Kofi and Woods and Bobby and MVP carried on to another week. I think that's going to be a good match at the pay-per-view. And I think Bobby does retain the title, but I think there's enough suspense there to get your hopes up, Kofi. I think with what they've been doing. And on the women's side, I think that right now I still could not tell you who's going to win between Charlotte and Rhea. And I think that's a good thing. I think it's good as a fan to be going into the match not knowing and have some suspense and all of that kind of thing. And then look, the thing they did last night was silly, but it was I got a laugh out of it. Okay, I mean, again, the crutch fight was just silly and goofy, and Rhea doing a stomp while she's supposedly hobbling on crutches too. That was pretty funny too. And there are other things, but actually, I want to get to a couple of other things. So I heard this morning Terry Funk has been diagnosed with dementia, and that sucks. As somebody who's had family members with that, it stinks. And you hope and pray for the best. obviously there's no cure for dementia right now. So I hope that it just doesn't ravage him like it does some people. And just hope and pray for the best from here on out for him. And that sucks. And also, from the world of Ring of Honor, they had they're basically what was going to be their version of a cinematic match. They had a fight on the farm between Mark and Jay Briscoe, and actually it was a pretty good thing to watch. And I think it's on their YouTube channel now. I definitely recommend it. So other than that, we got a little more than a week to Money in the Bank, and so we got one more SmackDown in the Thunderdome. We have a taped Raw in the Thunderdome, and then SmackDown in front of people, and then Money in the Bank. So so we can say goodbye to the Thunderdome, and hello to live crowds again for good and ill. And other than that, let's get out of here. And well, depending on how things go over the next week or so, maybe I'll do another one of these videos. So until then, or until whenever, talk to you later.